What's up, guys? Sorry I ain't shaved in a while, but welcome to Rico's Aquariums. If you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for any updates that I might do. As you guys see here, this is a simple, about $12 for, you use this like for your dryer vents and stuff like that. It goes outside. Well, we're not going to be using it actually for a dryer. We're going to be using it and installing a system that's going to help with humidity, air exchange, and also help with the pH. With air exchange, you'll get better pH, with your reef aquariums if your aquariums are located in the basement. So follow me, let's get started and let's get this installed. Alright guys, so I took out the window. Right here is the window. Took it out because I want to replace it with this. Now, there'll be one on this side and one on the outside side. So, let's see. That's perfect. So, this side will be a little bit, just because it's got a little latch here and lip. I could cut this off and remove it, but in case we want to put the window back in the future, we're not going to do that. It's fine. We'll put a little bit of tape and leave it the way it is, and it's fine. It's a nice fit. So now we're going to have to drill and cut holes, 4-inch holes, for this vent system, and we'll get into the other things, but let's go ahead and get this out the way and security's in here. Alright guys, so it's time to open this up because we need our templates here. These are our templates for the inserts for the window. Now, we're going to end up painting these as well, trying to create a barrier. We'll probably have to paint them over time, probably have to replace them at some point too. But right now I'm not too worried about that or too concerned. My main concern is go ahead and install this. So basically this is what it's going to do. We're going to create this to go set flush right on here, and as you see, it barely is going to work. This is a 4-inch vent. So when it kicks on, these open up, allow air out, and then they block air from coming back in as well. There's also another little part that you can buy on the back side that only goes one way, and it also stops from any kind of air coming back into your home. Not worried about that. This little box does come with instructions on what you need, base, and a sheet of this. Now, basically, this locks within itself. You have to create that. So what you're going to do is fold this here, and you're going to get this lip. I don't know if you're going to say, this lip has to go up underneath this lip here. And it's a little tricky if you never worked with this stuff. Also, when working with this stuff is very sharp. It will open you up. I do suggest you wear gloves. Like I've always said, don't do what I do. Do what's best for you. Me, I'm just a hard-headed person. Always have, always will be. And one day it could catch up with me or not. But what you're going to do is get that in there, bam, and it locks together just like that. Okay? So now you do have this side here, and what that does is allow you to lock it on this. These have little hooks here. I know this is probably not that good of a video, But hey, you get the picture, you get the memo. It's got 4 little hooks here. If you're wondering what this is for, it's for this. If you haven't never installed one, now you have. It's very easy. The costly part of this, which I used to have, I can't find it, and I'm not going to buy it again, is the 4-inch drill bit that will drill 4-inch hole. 4-inch and an eighth, 4-inch and a quarter, whatever it is that you need. But that's probably runs you around $20 just for that. Then you also have to buy the tool piece that gives you the guide, meaning the drill bit, and then you screw that big piece on. So you're probably looking at $30, almost $40 for that. I'm going to use punch a hole, drill bit, and just cut the hole out manually myself. That's what I'm going to do. And also silicone around this to keep any unnecessary air coming back into the home that I don't want. So plain and simple, you're going to take this, you're going to find your spot where you want it at, and then you're just going to lock this into place. And be careful pushing and all that. Make sure. Bam. Bam. It's locked into place. We have it. There we go. Now what we're going to do is take one of our panels here, and we're going to center this. We're going to center it as much as possible and drill our hole. Okay? And even though this is not quite, it's okay if it's not a perfect circle, guys. I mean, if you're anal, that's one thing. It's okay if it's not a perfect circle. You just want to get it in there, line it up, find your center mark. So you're going to measure this way, measure this way. Me, I'm old school. If it looks good, it's good. There's my circle. Looks good to me. Probably is centered, but we'll double check. We're at 14 3/4. So let's just do this. 14 3/4. And then this way, we're at exactly 7. A little under 7. So this is me eyeballing. That looks center to me, right here, right here. So there's your line from here to here and here to here. There's my marks. So pretty good eyeballs, I guess. All right, guys, we'll be right back. I'm going to drill these holes, and we'll probably fast forward to this part. So let's get to it. Perfect.
No, that's
nice and tight.
better than this one.
Well, that one don't have to be. This is the outside one. That's the inside.
We're having
So,
the inside and the outside one?
As you guys can see here, put some screws in here. You can put a bead of silicone around, paint this. There's your opening, exhaust. This will be on the inside on the back window. Excuse me, sorry. This will go here, wedge the 2 windows together, and there you have where you have an air exchange in your home and moving fresh air around in your basement. So let's get to it. and get this stuff together. Alright guys, so you're wondering what I'm holding here. What I'm holding is the EOS 1. It's a Titan controller, and what it does is it's a humidifier and dehumidifier. So depending on what application you need it for, it does it. This is one of their models. This is one of the professional series models that they carry, but they also carry other ones as well. So this is one. On the back here, you got controlling for humidifier, fan, and dehumidifier. You have several options on what you can use this for. I'm going to be running the fan method, basically setting to dehumidify the room, or when the humidity gets at a certain point, yes, we want to be able to blow the humidity out. So that's what I have this for. This is probably one of the coolest products you can buy, especially for those that are reefing down in the basement. It's one way to help you get air exchange through the house, and also just keep things from, getting out of control. Moisture buildup, corrosion, all kinds of stuff like that. So this is one of the products that I'm going to be using, and I'm getting ready to install it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to install. But first, let's show you the fan that I'm using. So here's one of the fans that I'm going to be using. This particular fan here is made by hydrofarms. So there you go. This particular unit, my friend actually has a hydroponic store up the road, and somebody returned it. It was lightly used, so he ended up just giving it to me for $35. Can't beat that. These things can run anywhere from probably 100 and something bucks all the way up to a name brand. You can get a cheaper ones that aren't name brand for probably 80 bucks or whatever, but to a couple $100, just depending on the CFM and all that, square footage of your room, and what you really need it for. So we're going to get this thing installed. I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to get this hung because I got to figure out a way to hang it. Didn't come with a hanging bracket, so I'm going to have to figure out something for it. So we'll stop the video here, and I'll get to installing this. Alright guys, my son is actually working. He's painting the wall. He's actually dry locking the wall. This is a lot of work. So I'm glad that he's helping out, wanting to help out. So basically what we done here, we just got it hanging here. We got the exhaust, basically the exhaust piece all installed. We got it set up here. It's actually set in between 30 to 40. Dehumidifying. So basically, when it gets down to that, right now it's on because it is kind of humid in here. But once it gets down to that, it automatically shuts off, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions for me about this or anything, go ahead and leave them down below. Hopefully this will actually help somebody else that's having basement issues or something like that. I thought this would be a cool video just so people can kind of see how easy it really is just to get some air movement in your basement. So this thing kicks on. It's just going to pull air through the house. The bigger these are, the more air it's going to pull. The bigger the CFM, the more it's going to do. So keep that in mind, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. and he's over here dropping paintbrushes. But hopefully you guys, sorry guys, I'm like really tired right now. Hopefully you guys truly enjoyed this video. And if you guys have any questions, please leave it down below. Maybe you have similar things going on. Maybe I didn't answer something. I apologize. If it's something I didn't answer, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And I just want to say a special shout out to my Patreon group as well. Appreciate all the love and support everybody's giving. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.